Yo, Shane here by myself, unfortunately. Todd's with a family issue, sick children and the likes. So not only does he have a horrible fantasy side to take care of, he's got some sick kids. So family comes first here at the Gidley Gang pod and in the Gidley Gang in general. So going to soldier on, just do a quick recap, keep it pretty brief. Nobody likes to hear me drown on forever. So yeah, keep it brief and give you a little something. And then, hopefully me, Todd's, and maybe Marcel be back on Wednesday for a preview. Maybe going to it a bit deeper. I don't know. So to be honest, my team sucked. So, the last thing I want to do is be talking fantasy. Let's be real. We'll jump into it though. So first matchup, 5-15. That is got to be one of the biggest scores of the season so far, I think. That one there. Outstanding. Kyle Newman. He beat Austin 435. So pretty good score from Austin. That would win a lot of weeks. But this time it's a 80-point loss. So fucking cop that, mate. Big scores. We run down the list. David Fafita, boom, tries. I think he had a couple on Sunday night. So, this was probably a close one going into the final matchup. And he's got a try with Fodawaker as well, 58. Peachy in the starting side, 59. Absolutely killing it. So, Kyle's side is kind of golden at the moment. So, with Peachy starting, if that's going to be it was already probably one of the best centers. If that's going to be a regular occurrence, then dangerous times with Kyle's side. He's got a few underperforming forwards still. Philly Marano's not blowing anyone away, and Maguire's definitely not living up to his full potential. So it is very dangerous. If everybody fired, fucking no chance against this side. Tuivasa-Sheck, 88, massive try-saving tackle at the very death. So 5 points for a try-saving tackle. So big play, and Tex Hoy delivered the goods for him. So all in all, pretty good. Can't complain with that effort whatsoever. Surely wouldn't be. Austin, on the other hand, Benny Hunt, 33. So Ben Hunt crashing down. No, so he had an injury, broken leg apparently. So I don't know how long he's going to be out for, but people were talking like it wasn't that serious. But yeah, when you're talking about broken legs, I don't know. It sounds pretty serious to me, but I'm no expert. Paddy Carrigan, 67. I only remember him knocking on. I watched the first half of that game, and it was 2-0 at halftime, and went off to watch some soccer and just thought, wow, that nobody's scoring in this game. Next thing, check it full time. Broncos have put on like 24 points or something. It's going to be a long season for the Bulldogs, isn't it? Very rough stuff. Next off the ranks, Brandon Smith, he scored a try, 64, big for Austin. Katoa was pretty disappointing, pretty quiet. I think he had a big week 1 maybe. Ever since then, not so much. Let's have a quick looky-loo. No, he's just been average since the get-go. 30, 38, 33. So, it might be a case of Austin had to play somebody, took a punt on Katoa, and Katoa not working out this season. One guy that is working out is Josh Jackson, but he has picked up a injury, or he's suspended by the looks of it. I think he's suspended for a couple weeks. But 48, he didn't score as well as he has, so he's been pretty huge. Fogarty though, Jamal Fogarty, he kicked about 8 from 8, I think, in the final game. So he had the golden boot, but unfortunately Kyle had a ton more Titans in his side, and they scored just as well, if not better. Heimel Hunt, his hero last week, scored a couple tries to get one over me. Didn't do anything this week, so 17 points. If that's not a fucking center's effort, then I don't know what is, just absolute rocks and diamonds. You never know what you're going to get. 90% of the time, it's going to be something you don't want. Let's be real. Gufto, 66, showing why he's the king. And Dufty, 46, so can't complain. Heimel Hunt cost him big. Katoa wasn't great, but in the end, massive. So he would have been going real well to try and hit that 515 that Kyle had. Some decent scores on his bench, but you know how fantasy is. He'll throw them in next round and they'll fucking plop out 20 points. Quickly moving on to this one. Massive. Absolutely massive. Jesse, 425, defeated Kirsty, 288. What can you say? Just absolute decimation and just some of the worst luck you've ever seen. And you know what? If you're going to have all that bad luck, you might as well just have it in one match, Hopefully it's out of the way. It's done. And she can move on with her broken, concussed players. So managed to catch up for some dinner with Kirsty on Sunday night. And you know what? I didn't really want to bring up the fantasy too much. Just I figured that's a cheap shot, open wound. And we would focus on better times and enjoy some delicious Lebanese food. So, not a lot to celebrate here. Kyle did make a meme about, Brayley at least doing something for her. So 52. Could it be she's found a solution for a hooker spot? Maybe. Let's see what Brayley puts up next week. So I think he's had a good score in round 2 as well. A couple of good scores in a row. Mitchy Moses, concussion. Wade Graham, concussion. Chris, concussion. And Kennedy, injury or concussion. You hate to see it. Alvaro was no good. He was a big waiver pickup for her, and he's just shit the bed. And, just not delivered on what he was meant to. Bradman Best as well. He's out for 8 weeks maybe. I want to say. So it's not good times. There's no answers there. There's nothing on the waivers, nothing at all. So, all right, moving on. Jesse's side, he's still running Mitch Kenny while Coruscant's out. 49, serviceable, can't complain. Nakora, boom. He copped a concussion, and now he's copping a suspension for a couple of weeks. So, 14. That's the most he's going to score for a while. I've also got a suspension from Jack Bird. So just a bunch of bad boys. Looks like DeBellin's legal team's got a few more people to get off in the courtroom when they're done with old Jackie boy. What else have we got? He picked up Testing New, played him. Nothing fancy, but I mean he basically just needed to show up with his side against that 288, 12, 70 points. I can't remember if he scored a try or not. That's quite a large score. I want to say he did, or he set one up. I only saw half of it and listened to the other half on the radio. Good effort. Next matchup. The Diamond Hand Moon boys, 426 versus Jared, 452. So, Jared took the bickies on this one, and I took the shit sandwich. So, running down, who'd we have? So, for me, Brayley. Brayley has been a revelation. So, 67 points. He's just on fire, and it's not enough. Matty Burton, he replaced Cleary, and it's like, Cleary who, 73 points. The boot on this kid, just he can kick it 60 meters like effortlessly. Reminds me of a young Daniel Totoshini down at the bottom oval at Ulladulla High School. Next up, who do we have that performed well? You know what? No one. Very middling scores across the board. Particular disappointments. Olam, he scored a try and that got disallowed from some idiot running in and hitting a defender. And then he got held up to win the game final minute. So, yeah, a couple of tries that could have been. But, yeah, no good. 21 points, not enough. And Welch, 30 points. What are you doing, buddy? Your time in my side may be very short. We'll see. We'll see if we can get a trade on the go for another forward, hey? Jared's side, Cook, 47. He's still not killing it. There was a few changes here. So Jared's accidentally dropped Hudson Young. He was out, late out, and I'm still unsure what exactly happened, but there was some trades going around with Marcel, and yeah, people were dropped accidentally and wronged. You know, it is what it is. So, he grabbed Adam Elliott, and it's funny, you know, because I remember Jared being quite anti drafting Elliott after he hooked up with Leish's missus, and here he is picking up and playing Elliott for 70 points. So I guess it's only a big deal when you're not winning matchups with it, Jazz. Absolutely crooked you are, mate. 58 from Walker. He bagged a few pies. Lomax bagged a few pies. 61. That was hard viewing for myself. Clockstad 25. He struggled in a depleted Raiders side. So yeah, he got the one. He got the points on that one, and I was left wanting. So dark times for me. Personally, you know, I feel a bit hard done by. I've got the third most points in the comp, and I've only got one win. But it is what it is. It's early days. Next matchup. Chris Sneds, 425 beats Rhett, 403. So yeah, Rhett's not slowly climbing anywhere. He's firmly stuck on the bottom. McCulloch, 71. You're welcome, Chris. Fucking hell, he's been going all right, the old Andrew McCulloch, hasn't he? Fisher Harris, not so much, 37. 33, Eisenhoof. He's got the cross next to him. Looks like he's injured, so I can't remember if he picked that up during the game or he was just not that great. 33 though, didn't score that great. Munster, top scores, 81 points. That's big. Chris needed that from Munster because his Roosters boys, J-Moz and Tupou, pretty quiet because the Roosters got a bit manhandled by the South Sydney Rabbitohs. So, yeah, turn up for the books there. Pulled a win with no Madison. Still don't know when Madison's back. They got to rebuild his brain, get in there with computers and science and shit. I don't know. I'm not a doctor yet. Rhett side, 30 points, Robson. Oh man, get this guy a hooker. Struggle town over there, 30 points. That's not enough. That's cost him the game, I think, for sure. Who else has he got costing him the game? You know, Junior Paulo. He started off pretty big, 39 points. It's not good enough. Not good enough, mate. Just having a look. Yeah, absolutely hot shit. He has scored 2 tries in the first 2 games, but 73-65, big drop down to 39 in the third round. Not great. Rapana though, 66, just the Rapana of old. Oh, sorry, Rapana. It was Rapana Rama. So you can't say Rapana Rana. You know, it just doesn't work. Drinky, 28. He was in the halves. Yeah. And they got fucking wrecked. The Cowboys. Oof, they're in a spot above her. There's a few sides that are just, they're in no man's land. So you got the Cows, you got Manly, and you got Bulldogs. Bulldogs couldn't even put any points on one of the other favourites for the spoon, the Broncos, you know, or the previous spoon holders. There's so many sides in the comp that are just fucking average. And I personally see that having a big impact on fantasy point scores, you know. Just matchup wise is super important, I think, going forward. I'm just looking at Mike's side. He's changed his team name for the fucking 20th time. Ever Givens captain. I don't fucking know what that means. Mike, go back to your old team name. Yeah, moving on. I don't even want to talk about his side now. That shit team name has fucking pissed me off, mate. So, you know what? Nah, we'll still talk about it. He won. Why not? Yeah, Yo, 59. Takiaho, 62. Mids are doing the job for him. Kickow, he was big. He had one of his biggest games. Try saver to win the game. Only 50 points, so it could be better. But, yeah, can't complain. 50 from Reynolds as well. 54 Crichton. 70 Isako. Fucking hell. See, he fucking put a few tries on the old doggies. And, Gagai as well. He bagged a try or two. Just hot shit. Watson on his bench as well. 69. He's got Suwali as well. Fuck, there you go. He finally got Suwali. Well, it makes sense. He did have dibs on him, right? So, all right. So anyway, big win. About 70 points. Marty, no chance. Congrats to Marty. Kid as well. Hudson Hill. I think that's right. Hudson. I saw Hudson, I think, and then I just realized that he'd named his kid Kirby. Like the middle name was Kirby. And I was like, fucking hell. Marty, be playing Smash with that kid when he gets a bit older. Anyway, congrats though. Too bad you didn't get the win in the fantasy, but you got the win in real life, mate. That's what counts. 78, Cherry Evans, fucking return to form, hey? Good on you, Cherry. Good on you, mate. 31s from Doogs and BMoz. Yeah, BMoz was quiet. He had to come back down to earth, didn't he? So Kenny Bromwich, 34. Barnett was quite a 49 with a try. Nia Corey, his highest scorer. No, his second highest scorer, 66. Yeah, that's a turn up for the books. And he's drafted in Armour, 42. Yeah. Some very middling scores. Well, keep it up because I'm playing you next week, all right? So focus on the kid, all right? That's what's important, all right? Just forget about your fantasy side. We'll leave that alone. All right, last matchup. A strong wind. Marcel, I don't know who he's playing this week, but so the strong wind doesn't make sense in my head. But, we'll have a look at that in a second. 480. Toto, 410. Oof. Todd's is a man without a paddle, you know. He's just floating down a river of pain right now. And, yeah, that the pain's not going to end anytime soon, I don't think. Let's talk about Marcel's side first. Mitch Rain, 52, doing the business. 67 for TPJ. Yeah, 63 Frizzell. Just the whole forward pack. Strong. Averillo, 29. In his centers, yeah, he's still not doing, you know, big scores. But he's basically, scoring okay. It's better than fucking 20s that some of these cunts are putting out at center. 52 from Teddy. You'll fucking take that in a game where he barely fucking had an impact. He got a lucky try from about 50 metres out against the runner play. And, big points. Dewey, 68. He was pretty instrumental in the Tigers' big win over the Knights. So, yeah, showed in the fantasy points. Moving over to Todd's side. We've got Turpin, 66. Yeah, that's the top score. There you go, hey. Tavaga started 50. Not bad. Did he start? He didn't. He's changed his side and it's updated. I don't think he started Tavaga either. I think he started Collins and he started Tapine. So Tapine head knock or injury. Can't keep track, man. It was fucking crazy. 14 points. It's literally just changed before my eyes. Fucking fantasy website. So yeah, Collins 38, Tapine 14, Kotrick 26. So there were some good scores, Harris 62, Lane 52, Pompey picked him up 46, so, but yeah, damn, fucking a few big outs there, a few big injuries, and that cost him. So a few holes to fill, and Todd's remains winless this season. Let's have a quick look at the ladder, shall we? We've got Mike, Marcel. They are undefeated, 3 wins each. Congrats, boys. Chris next. Kyle, he's jumped up after that first round loss into the top 4. Jared next. Marty, Jesse, myself, and bottom 4 are Austin, Todd's, Rhett, and Kirsty. So Todd's, Rhett, Kirsty, all winless. Just absolutely hating life. And their points for is horrible, so it reflects, They definitely haven't been unlucky. They've scored the 3 least amount of points. Who else have we got? Jesse's been quite lucky. He's got like the 4th least amount of points. And he has bagged 2 wins. So there you go. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you come up against Kirsty, who only scores like 280 with fucking nobody in her side because of injuries. Who else has been killing it? So Mike and Marcel, they're both over 1,400 points. Mike just ahead in the KGPM race. Myself third, like I said before, feeling a bit hard done by, 3rd most points in the comp, and only 1 win from 3 games. Tough run of matchups, I guess. And I don't play any of the bottom 3 sides for a number of weeks. So, some hard games ahead for all. Let's have a quick look at who's playing who. Dun, dun, dun. Kyle plays Jesse, always a fun one. Austin plays Jared. Kirsty plays Rhett. There you go. Somebody's finally going to get a victory. You'll love to see it. Myself and Marty. Chris versus Toddo. So Todd's could still remain on 0 victories. And big top of the table clash. Mike versus Marcel. Oof, that is your Friday night matchup of the week, that one right there. So let's have a quick look, I guess. Let's have a look at players, see who has scored the most points total. So total points. I have to go to all players, not just available. So a couple of hookers. Reed Mahoney, 237 points for an average of 79. So he is doing the business for Mike. Next up, Jaden Brayley, 229 for a 76.3 average. So if you had said that those 2 boys would be the top scorers after 3 rounds, you would have got 1,000,000 to 1 odds on that, I reckon. Fafita doing the business for Kyle. Teddy's up there. BMOS, no surprise, given how many tries he's scoring. Frizzell, he's another surprise. Pangai Jr., Adam Elliott. Very surprising, some of these names. Even Kiri's up there, even though he got injured in the 3rd game. So, plenty of surprise names there. It's just a matter of can they keep it up during the season. I don't know. Anyway, that'll do it. We've definitely covered enough matchups, I think. So, we'll leave it there. And hopefully I'll be back on Wednesday with some actual other people to talk with me. Hopefully this hasn't been too fucking boring for you. And I'll catch you on the next one. See you guys.